maestro de ceremonias me ha tocado ya algunas oportunidades estar aquí en Adevic y siempre me ha causado una gran impresión, y por eso felicito a cada uno de los integrantes de la promoción. Señorita, integrantes de la promoción, Anny, Mego, Bravo y Roger Salvador Damián.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is our big night. This moment will always remain in our hearts. We have to thank God for the opportunity He's given to us to stay here tonight. He has been helping and guiding us all along our life. We have tomorrow responsibilities in our hands. It may not be easy. Who knows what may come? Nobody does. But there's only one way, and that's for God. We have to thank God for our dear parents, to whom we owe everything. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to be here tonight. We just want to say thank you for this world. We thank our dear teachers and all the people in our Adevic. We are ever so grateful for giving us everything we need to face the future. Right here, right now. We'll never forget all the things we learned and did. Never say goodbye, because our real friend is a real friend forever. Thank you very much.
Gadgets. This word was the beginning of all my problems since I remember. This is me, a senior student looking for a way to fight against gadgets. Don't misunderstand me. What I'm against of are not gadgets themselves. It's the dependence that we have on them. Coming every morning to school and see my friends practically stuck on those things, it makes me ask myself, what are we spending our time on? Instead of having nice moments with friends or family, we are depending on a machine. According to a research made by UPC University, more than 76% of people in Peru have gadgets. The 40% of them use it for work and studies. The rest of them use it for fun and distraction. You would be astonished about the fact that more than 70% of kids prefer to be with any kind of gadgets instead of their own family. In the time when my mother was my age, teenagers used to interact with each other and shared unforgettable moments together, going shopping, reading books, chatting about something important to them, or playing any sport. Nowadays, it's the other way around. Kids are practically born knowing how to use a tablet, iPhones, iPads, to name a few, and they don't make any exercise, ever. In some way, it's almost scary to think in the future. Just think about it. How are we going to end up? Like people on Wally's movie, without knowing what is it happening around us? No thanks. The question is, how did this affect it in my life? Being the calm and quiet girl, it was never my style. I've always loved to go outside, meet people, and act weird. In few words, I'm not normal in this new world owned by technology. At first, it was hard to get along with my partners because of their bad habit of spending too much time with their phones. While they were talking about the new iPhone, I was ashamed because my parents couldn't afford to pay any kind of gadgets, so I insisted them so much that they finally bought me one. I almost got dragged by their influences. Fortunately, I have a great mother. I'm never going to forget her words. You're addicted to that machine, acting like a zombie, just playing nonsense games and never dealing with real world. I realized it was true. What is the big deal about having gadgets? What makes them so special? Why are you a loser if you don't have one? Are you just buying it because your friends do it? Where have gone the funny girl who gives smiles? What am I becoming? I was doing the same thing that my friends did to me at first. I opened my eyes and started an operation called Back to Being Human, in capital letters. It consists in making people realize that they have to change their way of seeing gadgets. I'm glad to say that all my friends have been renewed. However, we still have a long way to go. It's not easy to make them change their habits, and there are more than 1 million people out there who are still losing precious time. It's your time to do something. Maybe you have this problem. Don't worry, it's not late. You can stop it and enjoy the time you have, or you can let your life be wasted. It's your choice.